Welcome back everybody to some more Stellaris Reborn. It's time to start building our fleet. I've gone ahead and spent a bunch of my minor artifacts on a bunch of energy credits and then traded those for a bunch of alloys. And if I go into the fleet manager, you can see we're now building a ton of corvettes to get our fleet up and operational. Obviously this is going to cost us a little bit, but I think we can start getting to a point where we're going to be able to front that cost. And that's kind of my main goal for now. Boy, I really wish I could move this ship, but I can't. But either way, yeah, because we got to go to war with these guys or go to war with somebody at some point if we're going to expand. And I did realize I watched as an enemy sent a science ship into here, which means that whatever's here is gone, or whatever once there is gone. So I'm sending my construction ship and my science ship in there to take that, because then I can get this matter here that I know is here, which is the dark matter, and I can use it or trade it, whatever I decide to do. Either way, I want that system under my control. And we're still pushing here. We're researching or surveying this final system and building research stations here before the enemy can take that. That'll give us another tail of resources, but everything's looking pretty good. Besides the energy credits, it's like the only thing I have left to balance out. We're kind of trying to work on that, but obviously no guarantee. Now I built all of these energy collectors here in this system, but I can't be for certain if they're doing anything. I don't know. It doesn't say. It says they produce a lot, right? I think it says they produce 6 or something. So if I hover over this, yeah, it produces 6. And there's a bunch of other stuff too, but it looks like they are producing a bunch, so that could be pushing me closer to the positives. A couple other things as well I'm focusing on trying to get that'll probably help me out. But yeah, construction ship's now here ready to go, so once this giant ship gets in here we should be pretty good. We'll go ahead and do that anomaly though, because it's right here in this system and it's a fairly easy one. Still working on excavating this. We'll see. So our fleet power is already 1.6k plus. Ah, man, I would kill to get this going. And I can't upgrade this, even though it says fleet can be upgraded. Yeah, it would be so useful to have that. I could actually go to war with it. The discovery of another ancient biocomputer remnant has yielded further insights into this planetoid hive's mind's history. The bile appeared to have originated from a single planet. Its location is unknown as mere plant life. Prehistoric bile were all clones of their parent plants and gradually developed the capacity for hive consciousness. Over millions of years of slow, peaceful growth on their home planet. Remarkable. All right. Previously unknown strategic resource. That's the dark matter. And another machine world destroyed. Oh, the contingency not doing too well. Must be one of the ones over here, though. That actually should give everybody a resource boost, because I know the machine worlds were doing the ghost signal and it was actually hurting us, which was not good. Special project completed. After much experimentation, our scientists managed to devise an effective detection method for synthetic infiltrators disguised as Ricari. So, we actually gained some unity from that. Not enough, though, huh? Oh, there it is. I was going to say, I was like, wow. Okay. So research alternatives increased by 1. Scientist level cap increased. Or we keep focusing on something here. They're both equally the same amount of distance, really. So I guess I'll just keep working on discovery for now. We'll go for that. Research speed 10%. And try to get that wrapped up. And then, yeah, we're definitely going to get a star base going in this system. I have the influence, and I've got the alloys. So, oh, that's a graphical glitch. I am familiar with it. Oh, looks cool, though. But that's actually been a graphical glitch for a long time. I can't believe they haven't fixed that yet. Because I know that's not part of, I'm almost positive that's not part of mods. Carefree trade. For some reason, someone has towed an asteroid in stable orbit. The massive engine section and braking thrusters can still be found on the surface, although they have long since been rendered inoperable. Whoever did this also mined the asteroid for minerals, but these operations were seemingly abandoned shortly after they began. Okay, really, we don't get any minerals out of that, though, even though they were mining it for it. Crappy. But a little bit of ooh, the paranoid trait. Why am I getting such bad traits? All right, hurry up and get this. I want to get this system under control. They have a science ship there, but I don't know if they're going to send a construction ship or anything to mess with me. 1.8K power. God, I want this ship to work. There it is. So nothing here really, but we'll get our starbase here for the dark matter because that's going to be useful. This science ship, they've taken this over. So I can't, unfortunately, go down there and... Damn, I can't do anything with that. And I don't have the subspace navigation yet. So there's literally nothing I can do besides... well, there's nothing I can do. Oh, I can head over to these systems. They're really far away. I guess we'll start excavating some of this, some of these sites. We got a couple here. Without a valid leader. What? I have a valid leader. Did I do something wrong? There we go. So we'll go ahead and excavate that site. Nothing else we could do about that. At least we'll have all that dark matter coming in. I don't know what I'm going to use it for, but... So then once we're done with that, we could also start expanding down this way once we get the alloys to do it. I'm thinking of almost building more ships. Now, how much upkeep are these ships costing me? They're fairly cheap. A little bit in alloys and a little bit in energy. Okay. And
Anomaly found.
I've still got the construction ships. We'll go ahead and... In this system, we'll research that anomaly. So I could keep expanding up this way. I really should, just in case somebody tries to send a science ship up here. Even though I want to go build that mega structure, I could do it with this ship once this guy's done building in here. Or I could build another science ship. I'll make a decision about that. Research option gain, frequency tuning. Okay, I don't know what that is. Must just be something we found or ran into. Still overwhelming. I'm going to keep an eye on these. I'm looking for an opportunity to maybe expand into one of these areas. Probably not this one, even though it'd be a good system. I'm probably going to come down and take these guys out. It looks like this war is over. I might have to fight these guys. Wait a second. So they still control this, or have they just not? Yeah, they just control that starbase for whatever reason. That hive mind. Where's their main planet? Okay, it's right by me. And they could potentially get to me. Are they at war with anybody right now? They are. No, they're target of a CB. They're at war with... they're part of that big war. Okay. So we got the sanctuary hubs. So let's grab real quick Empire Sprawl from Pops. Growth speed with the static chambers. You can pick that up pretty quickly. Not worried about naval capacity just yet. Let's grab that. Trying to grow our planets we got now. The science team examined the borehole. Judging by the wall's texture, it was carved into a powerful lasers. With a powerful laser installation, it appears to have reached the planet's molten core without striking any particularly useful deposit. Nearby, Peblin Dock Flask located a small transmitter that has long since ran out of energy. Preliminary analysis of its databank suggests it was meant to broadcast a message on repeat across the galaxy, bragging about reaching the planet's molten core ahead of competitors. Congratulations, probably. That's pretty cool. And two more things there we can mess with as well. Still. I wonder if I let's see. Trying to see if I could do anything with this to be able to get it to move. Does it show up here as a fleet? Can I make a fleet with it? Not really. So, just nothing I can really do about it. This has 1.8k now. Where is the enemy's fleet? They've got a little bit here, like 478. Still overwhelming. We just don't know where their fleet is. Hopefully it's all fighting. Nope, it's actually in our system. It's leaving though. It's heading around, it looks like. Alright, we actually have one available job for once. The Hollow Theater could be upgraded, but there's a bunch of available jobs here, a bunch of available jobs here at Rock World. Industries here, available jobs. Stability is good across, and amenities across all of these. Food World, available jobs, still not. Oh, we're producing a little bit of food now. Not enough for the bioreactor, though. But yeah, so if I build the bioreactor, it'll produce 20 energy. Still takes to 25 food, so that means somebody's working this. It produces unity too, which is pretty neat. Wonder if I want to build the bioreactor and start getting it going or what. And then research world, gonna take a while. Do the nature reserve though. And Rockworld's got the garden. Oh, the garden's producing food. That's right. Some of the food's coming from that. And I gotta get more rare crystals bought. Grab some of those now. Okay, almost done searching that system. Not half bad. I do want to build a star base here, so let's do that.
Anomaly found.
Research that. Wow, another anomaly in that system. It's quite the system. Who took that? Another purifier. Who took this from me? No, I got it. Okay, I was going to say I got nervous. So I got that construction ship. Where's this one going? Oh, I accidentally sent it down there. Really, I wanted him to build these research stations. The dark matter drawing. Oh, requires dark matter drawing technology. I can't even build them. But I control the system now, so I guess that's all that matters. And I believe, just out of curiosity, I can't. If I upgraded that, I think there's certain things I could build. All right, we better take this. Let's at least move there and get ready for it. Gives us a little bit more energy. Then I got to decide if I'm going to strike straight into that fleet or if I'm going to head down and hit these guys. This fleet is on the move, but I couldn't tell you where they're going. Hopefully off to fight these guys, which is probably it. So I think I'm going to get my... Okay, there's the cruisers. Improved bombardment. Fleet command limits up a little bit higher. Starbase Defense Station. Alloy nanoplants. Really good. Civilian replica complexes. Turns minerals into a lot of consumer goods. And minerals from miners would be nice. Alright, so let's grab the minerals from miners. Almost positive on energy credits. Then I'll go ahead and buy a bunch more alloys and get my fleet up and running. Go right to alloys. There we go. Oh, added some minerals to that system. Nice. System's turning into a pretty good system. All right, so we'll go ahead and reinforce this fleet some more. Gets me a couple more Corvettes for my total of 20, and then it's on to the destroyers. I could probably do some fleet management things to see if I can get those. if I can get these upgraded. I don't know.
Construction complete.
I think I'm kind of happy with the way they are actually with the small coil guns and the disruptors.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Okay, there's that pop growth, the status chambers. So I guess it's just something we could build. I usually don't build anything that increases pop growth. But we could grab that if we wanted to. Administrative capacity would be nice. We've definitely exceeded that. So why don't we... It's not hurting us too much, but a little bit with the technology and stuff. Capacity overload has expired. We could pick it back up. Eventually, we don't have anything to do that. How about this? Okay, so we got 2 more campaign points. So pop growth speed, I'm almost thinking we might want that now. But we got the great mining, monthly minerals +3 and plus 15%. So we grab both of those. Consumer goods, this one was the 2 campaign points, but it would give me more alloys. Faster here. Archaeology skill, archaeology excavation gains additional 1 to 5 minor artifacts for a fully excavated site. Starship repair for daily. If I'm going to go to war though, war exhaustion gain, ship upkeep from jobs. Elite of the elites, talent seeker, political. Ooh, monthly influence and +1 plus that. There's a lot of good stuff here. I think if I'm going tall now, I really need to get my pop growth going. So let's grab that. And if we're looking to go to war, these are defensive wars. I like the daily armor, shield regen, and hull regen though. So let's get the starship repair. It'll last 5 years. I think we're going to be in some type of war in the next 5 years. I just think that's where it's going to go. Now these guys' fleet's moving up. I wonder if I can go to declare war on them as soon as they enter one of my systems with my stations here, so we can pull them into a fight. That would probably be ideal.
System survey complete.
All right, and that's the final system up here done. I guess we'll go back now and research these. It's going to take us some time to do it, but maybe we'll get some good stuff out of it. And we'll build the mining stations here for those minerals. Damn, 73. It's like I'm so close yet so far. Lacking that. So we'll just grab some so we can get this under control for the additional energy. And then I got to figure out where I want to put that prototype station for the additional energy. Probably someplace where it'll be safe. I'm thinking right in this system is probably my safest system. That or my home system if I could fit it in there. I don't know if it will go. I got all these too. And I don't even know what these ancient vaults. I don't even know what these do. They're pretty powerful though. Doesn't even seem like my population's increasing too much on my home world. It's going up on my other worlds, though. You can see civilian industries here. The hollow theaters. That requires gas. I'm not really getting enough of that just yet. I haven't even gotten the tech to technically be able to do that. Pop going up on these ones as well. All right, what do we got here? A renewed data crystal has been recovered in Ekrani 128, dating to some 7 million years ago. The data crystal contains particularly readable military records pertaining to the planet's invasion. Apparently, Gnu were expecting some measure of armed resistance and were not impressed by the incredibly slow-moving bowel. The record describes the ease with which the bowel's delayed responses were circumvented in a highly derogatory fashion. All right. These poor bowel, it sounds like they didn't stand a damn chance. Now this is set to be a tech world, and I think I can alter the type of world it is, but I don't know if I could do that. I don't know if I could do that. Yeah, I think I could do it right here, actually. Automation's off, though. Urban world, mining world, so we should probably... Now, this is a tech world, but this is going to be a tech world, but this is food world. And so this would be a rural world. So we'll take that. Because now I got to go through here and kind of set these a bit. See, it picks it automatically, but we'll do the rural world here. This is industries, so refinery world. Or industrial world.
Complete.
Pause the game real quick, it's saving. Or forge world. Foundry build speed, local industry build speed, upkeep, artisan upkeep, refinery world. Oh yeah, it wouldn't be industrial. Refinery world. So it'd actually be a forge world, I'd call it, instead of industrial world. Refinery upkeep. Nope, it's not refinery. Well, it could be refinery. Actually, that's not true. It could be a place for refineries. But I already have alloy foundries there. I think we're just going to go with a forge world. And call it a forge world. And then we've got rock world here. Now this is another tech world, and I'm mainly doing mining here. It actually does have lush habitability and food from jobs. So I probably should throw a couple agricultural things here. Or something. I don't know. But we're going to set this one to... Not an agro world. Oh, maybe I want an agro world instead of a rural world. Yeah, I do want this to be that one world to be an agro world. I got to change that. This is going to be a mining world. Just the way it's got to be. Oh, actually, I have a mine world. This is just rock world. This is anything I want it to be. Okay, so change that actually to rural, probably. Just increases build speed for everything. We'll want a bureaucratic center at some point. That'd be kind of cool. Our empire capital, just keeping that as is. So the rural world here, actually, I meant to set to an agricultural world. And then mine world is going to be the one that's set to mine. There. Then I need a power world at some point. I got to figure out which one's going to be a power world.
Complete.
Maybe I'll build habitat or something for that at some point. Since I can't appear to expand any place else. Unless we take these worlds, which I want so bad. Alright, let's get these mining stations up. Got the ion disruptor, which is good. Plasma thrower, cold fusion reactor. We'll grab that. We're going to want to build a starbase outpost up here. And we've got 2.3K. Where is that fleet? It's right here in my system. Okay, it's moving up. I'm going to wait till it gets here. And I think I'm going to declare war once it gets up there. Let me do this. I want to make my fleet a little bit bigger. And I've got some room to do that. So we'll grab that up. I'll have to grab a little bit more energy though, which I can do. Thank God for getting that artifact thing. I would have been screwed if I didn't grab that. I didn't even think about it when I did it at the time. And then people were even telling me in the comment section, like, man, it's a good thing you did that. I was like, oh my God, I didn't even think about it. All right, so we'll reinforce that fleet. That should give us a couple destroyers coming. This fleet will be a little slower, but that should add some power. Leader experience gain and leader increased by 1. I definitely want to get a new ascension here soon. All right, so you're busy. You're busy. Once you're done with that, we're going to head up to here next so we can look into building our first megastructure, that prototype that we had come across. The barracks still laying claims to my systems.
Construction complete.
Which is whatever. Okay, he's going to start heading that way now. Here they come. Minus 10%, so it's taking us a while to break through that. So I need to start turning more of my minerals into alloys. So that's going to be kind of the next step, I think. So we've got the Forge World to do that with these alloy foundries. If I upgrade that, though, it's going to burn volatile motes. And I don't have volatile motes just yet. I got one coming in. There's some up here, so I'll be able to focus on that. At 15 pops, I'll also be able to get another alloy foundry, which I'm definitely going to do. And one more pop, I'll be able to upgrade this. I wonder if I just want to move a pop here. I don't think I have any pops that are just kind of roaming. See, I got available jobs everywhere. So it's kind of hard to make a decision on where I'm going to move or if I'm going to move people. And see, this one's got, you know, 7 available jobs. So it's kind of like, and that's just because of everything down here. So I want to build more buildings, but I also don't. Oh, Rock World. Rock World's a rural world, so it's just a little bit of everything. Consumer goods into administrative capacity, probably not a bad idea. Obviously, we could also throw some alloy foundries here as well, if we wanted to, or the energy grid. But that costs 2 energy, it's kind of weird. 1 mineral for the geothermal power plant, and we get 8 credits, so I could do that. I'm going to build a geothermal power plant here. Oh, they're so close. What are they doing? Oh, they're not coming into my system. Damn, I was gonna go all crazy on them. So far, we haven't made much progress researching the underground structure on Delta Butis. The structure is impregnable to anything that could be applied without risking damaging whatever variables might be found inside. State-of-the-art shielding technology on the wall prevents any scans that try to reach through the ground. For them, the walls look like the same rock all the way through. Small-scale demolitions were conducted in the cliff's face to reveal more of the wall's structure. It is not all smooth, and a spiral ramp of a sort crosses it, giving the whole thing the resemblance of a giant screw or perhaps a drill of a sort. Now it tends to start exploring other possible angles starting from the top, so let's try another angle. Many of our stellar neighbors don't seem to be believers in any religion. Some even seem to worship their machines and inventions. A group within the clerogy have discussed sending missions to save the souls of these unfortunate and misguided Xenos. Currently, most of the discussion is centered around the Quanti technocracy. Should we authorize the mission to go ahead and spread the good word amongst the Quanti? Yes, we must offer them enlightenment. No, they are unworthy of our glorious beliefs. We actually get faction approval here. I'm going to go with that. I don't even know who those people are. Our people will not suffer Xenos telling us what to do. We will not accept your missionaries. Then you have damned yourselves. Damn it. I was hoping they would allow us to spread the good word of the rock. But they would rather remain ignorant. That's perfectly fine. This would actually probably be better as a rural world than a tech world, the more I think about it. It should just be an everything world, kind of like my other worlds, because there's just a lot of really good stuff here we can expand into. Okay, so we finally finished that and got that out of it. Now we can go up and research this. And see what we find. And this construction ship's building that station there, but after that I might send him back.
The spirits have granted us
Well,
new wisdom.
no, I want to keep expanding because I see I got a science ship this way, and I don't want anybody to take any of these systems down here. Ooh, there's that minerals there. Workshop district. How do I construct districts? I'll have to look into that. Exploration cruiser. I think we'll go for the rare crystal manufacturing now. So can I construct districts? Is that something I can eventually do? Replace. This type of district cannot be demolished. But I can clear the blockers and see what that does. Okay, I got 2.9k power in my fleet now. And we've taken this, which is good. I might just, I could just close borders to these guys. But they're receptive of me. Even with the extra galactical danger, they could. I'm a galactical community member with them. Mutual threats +3. I don't want to step on any more feet than I have to. Let me just take the last system here, and then I am guaranteed to own all of this, and I won't have to worry as much. I'm already moving a construction ship up anyways to this system to build what I want to build.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Administrative capacity. Fleet command limit or administrative capacity here. Naval capacity would be nice. Empire sprawl. Let's just continue increasing administrative capacity a bit. So what's consuming now? Buildings, mainly. A lot of buildings. Ah, free gift from Monolith. More artifacts. Ooh, celebrate diversity. Okay, I did see this. The Xenophile Ethics Attraction. I actually want to do this because I get 500 unity out of that. I didn't even see that before. How many times can I continue to do that? Oh, I couldn't do it before because I didn't have the Celebrating Diversity modifier. Okay. Alright, well that gave me some unity. I'm still a ways away, but it helped. So things to focus on here. Bioreactor's not ready yet. I'm going to want a hollow theater, so I guess I'll go ahead and get that. It's either that, the gene clinics, which would increase pop growth and does give me gives me amenities as well. Amenities, immigration poll, engineer development, given the fall effects, habitability, plus 20%. Habitability is already 100%. Oh, I could create Resort World. Must be unspoiled by district and building development. So if I just get rid of that one housing district, I can create a resort world with it. It gives me a bunch of amenities, immigration pool, habitability, +1 clerk job per 2 pops. I don't know if it's really worth it. I don't have enough planets to really do that kind of stuff. I think I'm just going to go for an administrative office here on this planet, just to help me some. And I could grab a few more alloys, whilst they're so cheap, just to continue expanding my fleet, which should be almost done. To get a couple more. Do I want to add cruisers actually? I don't really mess with the fleet designing too much, so bear with me. I know people get super triggered when they see my fleets and how they're built, but I don't really care, actually. I don't mess with the fleets all that much. I know you can kind of min-max the fleets and do a lot better with them, but I just don't. Oh, more fanatical purifiers, goddamn. Where's that enemy fleet? Is that it right there? So he's just still kind of... Okay, he's trying to enter my system, but now he's got 8.5k instead of before. Long dormant energy traces in subspace and breaching points near the star's corona suggest that rapid aging was artificially induced. It appears that millions of years ago, an energy beam from a distant system was launched at the star using technology far beyond our current understanding. Whether it was a weapon or an exercise in cosmic scale civil engineering, the beam ripped through the star's core, upsetting fusion processes inside it in an attempt to cause the star to go supernova. Fortunately, or perhaps unfortunately, it failed to fully achieve its destructive goal, but anyone present here in 2 billion years will still be able to fully appreciate the effect. Cool. See, these guys, like, they want to jump and they won't. Oh, this is a whole different... So where's that one system's... Oh, they are... Guys, they are in our system. Wait, what's going on here? I've got them. These guys. Indeed. Well, there's a lot of people here. Okay, they're not in our system. I don't know who those people are. There's a bunch... Wow, there's a lot of fleets moving through right now. Holy crap, they must be off to fight somebody. And I don't know where these guys' fleets are unless they lost it. Superior fleet power, so not as good as it was before. I think we ought to consider making a move on these guys before it's too late. Now, I could head down here, but it would appear these guys are still at some level of war, and they're being bombarded by these hives. So if I head down, I could probably go into this system and take it. That would give me a planet. I gotta make claims, though. I have to make claims.
Construction complete.
I'm gonna have a claim on that system, and I can't do this one. I'm lacking the influence. Damn. Well, if that's the case, I think I'd much rather put a claim on that system than the other one. Lacking 4 influence. Okay, I think I'll wait. Oh wait, no, I can get rid of this. Because this one would give me 2 planets that I could colonize. So put a claim on that system. Lacking 4. Alright, I'll wait and then I can claim both those systems. That's really what I want to do if I'm going to go to war. I'll go ahead and start moving my fleet now. I guess down to here, it's where I'm going to be doing the most combat. And we can keep building ships as need be. I've got this construction ship here, which is all done besides the mining stations. So we'll build those mining stations and these mining stations. The other construction ship's got to be... Okay, he's about 3 systems out to what I want him to do. Got the cold fusion reactor. Energy credits from technicians. Seems like a no-brainer in this instance, so I'm going to grab that. Because energy credits are the last thing I'm hurting for, but I don't really need get the energy credits in the positive. It's not that big of a deal because I can do this, and I can continue to do this so long as the monolith is still under my control. But it would just be nice, especially because I see that now we're back in the negative for alloys. Hey, Empire Capital now at 2 pops. It is growing. I wasn't sure, but it is growing. We get to 80. We could build something else here. 5 jobs available, 8, 1. So this one's almost ready. Got the Hollow Theater, almost ready for something else. At 50, well, then I can upgrade this, and then at 15 pops, we'll get another alloy foundry. This is a food world, 6 world, 3 jobs, administrative offices though, so that's that. Okay. Ship designer hobby. Okay, my fleet's on the move. And I think we can start playing a little bit faster. So I've got science ships. I've got one of them that's orbiting. And he's all done with what he was doing. So he can go and start doing some different stuff here. I've got this. So you might as well head here and start excavating this site. And I've got this one who's excavating this site. And then we've got the other one. So we've got 3 sites being excavated, which could yield us some pretty good stuff. Now, I could send that science ship off to keep exploring, but I don't think there's really a whole lot to do with that. And here's the strange structure here. So, digging down from the top of the cliff was more successful than previous attempts to get inside the strange structure. Although it's still fortified, the roof of the cylinder actually contains a hatch that can be opened. Inside, we have encountered the first evidence that it was meant to house organic inhabitants. The top floor of it seems to be some kind of lobby meant to greet visitors coming from above. Walls are covered in colorful decorations and banners with slogans in a language you do not recognize and have so far been unable to translate. Piles of prepackaged snacks and bottles of drinks lie on the tables, preserved by the sterile environment, but obviously ancient. It seems whoever the construction was meant for never arrived here. Ooh, that's really cool. Some type of bunker. I wonder if I'll be able to actually, colonize, that's what I'm trying to say. Another GNU data crystal has been unearthed. Argus eager for so. Okay, another Bow colony. Nice.
Situation log updated.
So where's that one? Okay, of course. It's in a system all the way up there. I think I can still get to it. I can, so I can go through these guys' system, luckily, but hopefully it doesn't lead me to... Because this looks like a pretty nice planet, actually. We'll see what we get out of that. Oh.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Alien space station there. And we've got this, so if we grab the discovery, that'll finish this up here. Increasing our research speed and give us an ascension, which is good. And Pops working with research have their upkeep reduced by 20%, which is always good there. So what do we want? Planetary exploitation. Large cities and large planetary caves. The underground exploration will provide suitable caves for the construction of underground cities. I think it's just going to create more housing. I don't know if it's going to give us more mining and stuff. So that might not be that great. Righteous rule. Ascendancy of the state. Settlers of the galaxy. Extra pops when establishing a colony. Colony development speed actually wouldn't be that bad. And gives us 2 colonizers whenever one is built. Not really worried about that now. The energy upkeep for city districts is reduced by 1. That actually could probably push us into positives. So I'm leaning towards that right now. Technological ascendancy, not too worried about that or that. Well, that one I almost took last time, but let's see. Archaeology project unlocks decision archaeology project, so turns the planet into an ecumenopolis, increasing housing, resource production, and pop growth, and unlocking special archaeology districts at the expense of the planet's natural resources becoming inaccessible, preventing all further construction of generator, mining, and agricultural districts. So I could turn my home planet maybe into an archaeology planet. Now, let's see. It's going to increasing housing, resource production, and pop growth. Since I would lose all of the planet's natural resources, I don't think that really matters because there's no natural resources there anyways. And I think I got another planet that's like that too. So that's the second one I'm leaning towards. I'm not really worried about that. Unlocks the raiding bombardment stance. No. Consecrated worlds. Absolute chaos. Increases the food and mineral output from workers by 10%. Increases the alloy, consumer goods, engineering research, physics research, society research output by specialists by 10%. Increases the unity output from rulers by 10%. Damn, that's really good. Pillars of society. One vision. Monthly unity. Mastery. Galactic force projection's really good, but we haven't even maxed our naval capacity yet. Shared destiny, interstellar dominion, grasp the void. Ooh, actually claim influence cost and starbase. Okay, so basically I'm going towards the archaeology project, which could be expensive, but we could probably get it. Or the whispers of profit, which actually would probably put me in a positive for energy. But you know what? I'm gonna grab the archaeology project. I think building tall, that could actually help us. Let's have a look at it real quick and see if we can even do it. So, archaeology project. Yeah, 20,000 minerals. So I did know it was expensive, but believe it or not, we might actually be able to get it. Now we've got the archaeology project and the eco-archaeology project. All district slots on the planet must be filled with city districts, which we can do. In terms of the planet, let's see, what's this one here? What's the difference? Archaeology and eco. Number of unclear blockers is less than 1 for both of these. This one, housing resource production, pop growth, unlocking special archaeology districts at the expense of the planet's natural resources, becoming inaccessible. So they're about the same, only this one, an unceasing stretch of archaeologies will unite the planet from pole to pole, creating one global megacity, one ecumenopolis. This one here says by utilizing, which it's terribly misspelled, so this is a mod. By utilizing the difference between green space and archaeologies, we have created a paradise from both our citizens in and out of city life. That one's kind of cool. I wonder if that's gonna maybe make it so it's not like full city. They both cost the same. Maybe I'll try and look up and see what the eco archaeology project does. But regardless, I definitely want to take one of these. Either way, we're out of time. Let me just quickly wait till my construction ship gets here because I do want to queue up, or try to see if I can queue up. I need the minerals for that, to build that there. Ooh, do I want to get robots? Probably not. Exotic gas refineries we're going to need, though. Ooh, but we'll get the space prospecting really quick because we get 5% from mining, and it's only 3 months for that. All right. And then, so I don't forget, I'll grab some relics. Or some energy, I mean, and then some alloys. I need 500, though. Oh, there we go. And then we'll grab this construction ship. Orbital prototype. Can't be built there, though, huh? Where's it got to be built? Does it say? It can be built. Ah, it's going to be built over our planet. Oh, okay. Build it over our home planet then. Never mind. All right, so that's going to spend all that, but it should unlock a bunch of energy, which we'll use. So I'm going to leave everything off here since we're out of time. Thank you all for joining me. Hope that you've enjoyed it. Look forward to seeing you next time.